A freestyle is you writing to no topic.
That is not a freestyle.
No, that's what it wasn't back in the day. That's what it is now. Just like battle rap is not onto a beat now, but that's what it was back in the day.
No.
I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
Back in the day.
Yes.
Way
It changed over time.
We are derailing.
Not at all.
Right? Not at all.
No.
Not at all. We're still on track. Sorry.
This headset mic is making me act a little different.
Traveling these places, I've noticed that there is a cultural difference when it comes to the idea of creative. I don't know why
Beautiful.
you're looking at the camera.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
All right, what's up, guys?
Yep.
We're still going to do the.
No,
you're
hey,
good,
yeah,
bro. Have a seat. You're good, bro. Have a seat.
You're
have a seat.
fantastic. Hey,
Welcome to.
make sure you cut you a check.
This is third time I've been cut off. I'm trying to introduce the people. No, you're good.
Just sit
Yeah,
down.
we're gonna wait. We're gonna
Sit
wait.
down.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Welcome to C2C
Give us a-
Podcast,
You
where
gotta
we
leave all
touch.
that in, by the way.
We're gonna leave it all in.
Perfect.
If I could just get through it. If I could just get through it.
Go ahead. Touch the topic.
I'm just gonna read it straight up now.
Yeah, don't even.
Welcome
add no
to C2C Podcast, where we touch on and break down elements of creativity in its many forms. I'm your host, Darius Murphy, aka Create.
Wrong.
And for today's topic, we're gonna be talking about the elements of creativity. Don't touch nothing.
Oh, I ain't important.
No. I was introducing
Oh
you.
yeah, no.
And today,
I was,
today joining me, we have a one in a million mind. One of those creatives that you just don't see everywhere. Those creatives that get real deep. Today we got Isaiah Curry.
I thought you
What's
wanted
your-
me to introduce myself. No.
No.
I don't do names. I don't do.
Okay, yeah,
aliases.
but
why?
you did for a little bit.
No, it was a question mark. Like it was. I was gonna put like nomad.
Yeah.
Huh? No, you're good.
This dude loves something.
You want some camera time?
I probably should have just taken it. We could.
Hey, shout out T Mike,
Hey, Jeremy McGuire
professional
over here.
professional videographer and
So-
video. What do you call that?
Content creator.
Cue clapper. What is it called?
It's a clapperboard. And I don't know if it even has a name for the person that works it. I think that, but
Clapperboard clapper.
to all those people that do it, we appreciate you because we wouldn't know where we are, especially the editors.
Yeah, shout out to those who do it and wipe well. So, we're just gonna move on from that.
All right, so in today's podcast, I'm excited. Obviously, our company's name is Created to Create,
Yes, sir.
and this is our first podcast, and we wanted to hit all elements of creativity in general. And so, but I think today we're going to be talking mainly in the area of music. I think we're going to touch on some screenwriting stuff. And so, yeah, all the stuff that I partake in. I partake in music. I partake in screenwriting. That's one of the main things that I do. So
it's called being conceited. That's
no,
what it is.
not conceited. I have a lot of realms to me. There's a lot of elements to me.
Yeah.
I create content, and I like the
I-
process.
I-
No,
yeah.
stop.
Yes, sir. Yes,
People
sir.
with the same mind as me can understand. And that's why we're doing this thing, to get a community of people together that think alike.
So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit and get off topic at the same time. Are you saving these for future hosts? You'd be like, here's your plaque, and then have a picture next to it. I was with this person.
We could definitely do
kinda
that.
Deal.
That'd be dope.
All right. So I need 10% of that. Y'all heard it here first. What's next? So what's the
10% of nothing.
Where we starting? Hey, yes, I am. Watch this. Check this out. Eat that money. Yes, sir. Crank that thing up. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so today I guess we'll start it off by talking. Number one, how's the week been? That's number one. How's the week been for you on a genuine level?
Excuse me. You're talking. Oh no, you're good. You're talking spiritual, mental, physical, all that.
I'm talking about whatever you want to talk about.
It's solid. Solid as usual. I mean, I ain't really going through too much besides, or I should stop clicking all that. Probably getting in the mic, whatever. A little antsy.
It's our first podcast. So
Yeah, I don't know, do my hands sometimes.
Give us a break.
But yeah, no. I mean, I ain't dealing with no issues. Getting over stuff though. if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense for sure.
Yeah, just healing.
Yeah.
Healing and working.
Well, that healing don't stop.
Healing, working, and writing all the time.
Healing don't stop. All right.
I'm rude.
Yeah,
How about you?
No, I mean, it's been pretty much the same.
Yeah, you like talk about yourself, so I'll go ahead.
I do not like.
Let you do that.
I do not like to talk about me.
Yeah, no.
That's not even my personality.
Yeah,
my personality is background. I like background stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the
as long as your pictures in the background.
No.
Little do they know, behind all this foam is a big picture of his face smiling, cheesing.
Not at all.
It's not.
I promise.
I made that up.
Yeah, that was
but y'all won't know. Y'all don't know the truth, so
I'm
it
telling
don't matter.
you the truth.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a pretty good week.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on this week. We have a commercial to shoot right after this. We got
shout out to you, Mike, again.
Yeah, shout out.
You're actually going to be acting in it, right? You can talk.
Yeah, you can talk, man.
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know his role.
He will definitely be acting in it, and I don't know why he said he didn't know. I don't know why.
This headset cord's getting me again. Need some zip ties. You need a tunnel system.
You gotta know how to finagle.
Where's Harriet Tubman when you need her?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, that's a bar. That's a bar.
Oh shoot! But yeah, so we're gonna do a commercial for Remnant Records.
Yes, sir. Shout out.
You're in it.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna be shooting
right next to Dorski's.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna be shooting that as soon as we're done with this podcast. No, it's just been a really busy week. We have a healing retreat, an encounter retreat that we're going to later on this evening.
Yeah. Okay. Are we staying the night there?
No, definitely not. We're not spending the night.
Because I know, or Amp did, and so that's why.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, why didn't we?"
Yeah, no, I don't think we're staying.
Shout out Amp.
Shout out
Connected to
Amp.
RSU here in Claremore. But anyways, that's it.
So yeah. We just it was just been a busy week for me and my wife. We got 8 kids. For those that don't know,
You actually have 8?
we have
6.
6 of our own. 2 that we've
Oh,
taken in.
yeah.
Our cousins. So
We
got a house full. But they keep us busy. But anyways, so let's get on straight into the topics. We're going to talk about the area of creativity. So first and foremost, when you think of a creative, we're gonna wait.
Good?
Yeah, we're gonna wait.
You good?
We're gonna wait on you.
You good?
He just got the COVID shot.
Yeah, this boy got a whole tumor in his arm. We don't understand why that is.
He's been freaking out about it.
He's okay though. He ain't never coughed before the shot.
Yeah, he's never coughed before he got the shot.
Hey, but I get it because this headset mic is making me act a little different. I feel good. I mean, shoot, we talked about it for like an hour.
Lord.
Huh?
It's not chilly.
It is. Well, here's the deal. It is because if I took this off,
Would you be chilly?
I look like an 80-year-old person. That don't
slush.
help. Yeah, that don't help.
Yeah. You should have brought a jacket. Did you not bring one? No way you didn't bring one, though,
Well,
right?
we're also
no
in
way
the.
you didn't bring one, though,
In,
right?
in my head.
No way you didn't bring one, though.
Hey, in my
What
head.
does cowboy boots got to do with your arms? It's cold. It's snowing outside.
Well, we are also in a clothing room. Can't you give this man a?
That is facts. We are also in it, but I think we took all that home as we cleared everything out. For
It's
all
not
this
out.
stuff.
It's not out there in the little.
I don't have.
No, it's not.
Oh. They don't know what it is.
I didn't know.
Yeah, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
That's a closet. We got a little closet that we had in here.
It zips up.
Zips up, but we took everything out so that we could clear this area for this podcast.
Yeah.
So anyways, in the area of creativity, what is your idea? Like, what is your thoughts when it comes to, and this is gonna be super broad, but when it comes to creative people, like what comes to your mind when you say, "Oh, that guy or that girl is a creative"?
Realistically, as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, I think you're automatically creative. Like
Okay, you'll have to definitely explain that because that's definitely a mile away from my idea when it comes to creative people.
So to not be afraid of being judged.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
what I'm like.
Sure. That makes sense.
Because everyone has a certain way of thinking that they're wired from like day one, from jump.
Definitely.
But whether you are comfortable with expressing it and pushing past people's opinions, that's what I'm like.
Yeah, I think that's one
right,
of
you don't care and you want to be heard, or you have a thing inside you that needs to be let out, kind of deal.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely. What do you have to say? So we were talking about creatives in general. What do we think of creatives? Come on, if you got something, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This dude freezing up. The mic gets turned to him. He starts freezing up. Nah.
It's a slushy. I know exactly what that is. That's the slushy shakes. You can't think, right? You can't do nothing right with the slushy shakes. Hey, it snowed outside. It's like negative 2 damn cold. And he's drinking a slushy, so that's a double bad.
Yeah.
That's a double bad.
And
don't make
he
good.
didn't bring in a jacket.
It don't make it good. Well, I mean, he's a big man. He's a big man.
It's snowing outside.
In all fairness, you were going from like car to indoors. You're only outside for like that.
You catch a cold like that too. You already got COVID, so.
Nah, he got the shot.
Yeah, you got COVID.
And it was kind of forced on him. Kind of. Still an option, but
shout out Google.
Oof. Oof. We're gonna bleep that one out. We're gonna bleep that one out. We're gonna mess around, get him fired and us canceled.
No. So I agree with you. I agree with you in the element of creatives in that aspect for sure. You had to clear it up a little bit for me.
Yeah. But
no, I definitely agree with it because when I think of a creative person, I'm thinking of that person that does have that voice on the inside and that structured line that that way that everyone's doing it doesn't work for them type of thing. It's just like you are creating you've made something and you're following this template and I'm seeing it from a different light. I'm looking at it from a different angle. And so
something inside you is just naturally agitated at like conformity.
Yeah. It's just like nah, I could definitely do it this way. And then on top of that, I think it's gonna be a lot better than what I'm looking at. What you guys are doing.
It's gonna be a lot more enjoyable. Yes, sir. All that in a bag of chips.
So I've grown up, and which brings us into the next part of this segment, which is location wise. And I've realized, especially since 2020, I've traveled a lot. I've been growing up in North Carolina, traveling to North Carolina a lot. But I think that's the only place other than Texas. We're from Oklahoma. And so, traveling to Florida, traveling to Atlanta, traveling to the North Carolina, traveling to Texas, traveling to all these different places, the past couple years, especially this previous year, Chicago, traveling to these places, I've noticed that there is a cultural difference when it comes to the idea of creatives. And it shifts slightly in certain areas. And then in other areas, the shift is like huge. And so I know me growing up here in small town, Claremore, Oklahoma, creatives were kind of those people that were the outcast. They were kind of those people that were like, nah, you're weird, bruh. And so me personally, I caught myself, especially throughout my high school career, I caught myself, kind of compressing that creative, just so I could not be that outcast. Not saying that obviously people at home watching that is not the way to do it, especially if you are a creative, let that thing out. It's going to come out regardless. So you might as well let that thing out now. Become who you are. So for me, it was an identity thing. Yeah. And so I struggle with I got to hold up to this. I was a basketball player. In my head, I'm super dope. And, I'm super good. I played basketball since I was a young kid.
That's
so
that conceited.
It's not.
No,
the facts. Not. The facts are the facts.
Yeah.
and you can't go outside of that. So, and that's a bar for you, kind of.
I won't use it.
Not gonna use
not
it.
use
Not
that.
using it.
Uh-uh.
But no, anyways. So I grew up playing basketball, and there's just certain things here in this, and this culture growing up that you just you don't partake in, or you're not, I don't want to say the stuff that I want to say just because I don't want to sound like that guy, I don't want to sound like that person.
No, I get it. Like,
but
you just can't expose it. I
yeah,
guess. I don't,
yeah, it's weird. They looked at things weird, and so it's just like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to compress all this stuff that I'm thinking, all the things that I feel, and I think over time it kind of weighed on me to the point where it's just like, I don't know who I am anymore. And then obviously I met my wife, and I secluded myself from a lot of things in that. Secluded?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I secluded myself from a lot of things that that I would do on a regular. And so it would just be me and my wife, or my now wife.
I mean, y'all pretty much wifed up since
Since
day one.
yeah. We've been together since I was 15. Met her when I was 15.
Had a baby when?
Don't you worry about that. No, we had a baby young, okay? We had a 16.
16? Had one every year ever since.
Ever since then, we had a baby.
Once a year. Clockwork.
Got married when we were 18, and we're like, let's just keep going. And then we
Yes,
had,
sir.
ended up with 6 of them.
She gets 1 month of rest per kid. On to the next one.
You just chill out for, a month, and we're good.
Yes, sir.
But no, so yeah, met her, and then I got into this realm of really trying to find myself. There's a lot of ups and downs, obviously, clearly in life in general. But then I got to a point where I was like, this film. I
did it again.
You got to stop running over the cord.
I don't mean to mess you
Put
up.
the cord on the table.
You see this?
Put it
right
around
here?
it.
You see
Put it
this right
around
here?
it.
It needs to go through here. Sorry, go ahead.
Lord Jesus.
Go ahead.
But anyway, so I got to a point to where I was like, I got to find who I am, what I represent, and so all this to say is, all this being said is, I ended up going back to the root of who I was, which is why we built this whole, organization, which is Created to Create. And
so let me ask, how long did that process take from the time where you absolutely realize that you're like, okay, I have these thoughts, ideas, gift, whatever, but the people around me are not accepting it, to the time where you're like, all right, I'm going to actually kick this thing into overdrive. And
just like I don't care type of thing. Yeah. Are you asking time frame in that period?
Like,
what was that like?
How many years do you think between the time you realized, or you had like a revelation about yourself?
It was hard. Yeah, that process was hard. So I think it took a couple years, few years maybe, because there's a lot of things I had to break, like mentality wise, things that I built up. I became a cold-hearted person. And I think that was because of the lack of a lot of things. Number one, being bound to a lot of things, but we won't get into that right now.
Okay, I was gonna say we about to get into that.
Yeah, we won't get into that right now.
Because that's where my creativity strives, baby.
We'll get into that on a Real Talk podcast.
Yes, oh yeah.
And so shout out Real Talk.
Yes, sir.
Which we both host that, but so
hey, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it.
But yeah, so no, it was a matter of years, and so like I said, there's a lot of things I had to break. I grew a super cold heart to where I didn't care about other people and their feelings, what they thought.
But like, if you could put a number to it, how many would you say? Like 3, 5?
It would probably be around. I'm feeling the 3. I'm feeling the 3 number. So,
how old were you?
This was 18. Had to be around the 18. 19 area.
When you realized, or
18 when I started feeling that, that feeling. So
when you started kicking it into overdrive?
When I started pursuing.
Was 18?
Yeah.
Okay. I follow. Nice.
I'm gonna say 19. We'll say 19 because I remember.
You just gotta one up yourself.
Yeah, no, it's just because I realized at 18 what the stuff I was doing, and it was just not. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nah.
And I mean that's kind of interesting, because I mean we talked about it a little bit before we started speaking to y'all, because I'm from Washington State, and I don't know if just it's because the safe haven community, if it's the amount of cultures that are integrated within Seattle, or which just kicked into my head, if it's a liberal state versus Oklahoma's very conservative.
Yeah. Yeah. For
And
sure.
so free thinking is very, free thinking is accepted.
It's a normal. Would you say it's a normal?
Yeah.
See,
like,
that is something that I craved so much here.
But
I wanted that.
Then again, like everyone thinks that they're it then.
Yeah.
And everyone feels like that they're the next big thing. So like people that are high quality get washed out just based off of like mass population and everybody wanting to be the next big thing. And plus it's, I mean, highly populated, way more populated than Claremore and
for sure.
Tulsa. But I was born in Washington,
Right.
Everett, and then moved to Seattle. Moved a lot throughout my life. I think it was 15 times before I graduated. So Washington, Oregon, Utah, Colorado, Oklahoma are the states that we've stayed in, but we've hit pretty much everything on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And it's really, I mean, I've noticed that it's not so much state that you recognize change in, I guess you would call it energy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like the atmosphere changes to me. Like I feel the shift when I like go into different cities.
Yeah.
So
for
like,
sure. That makes sense.
because I mean, you go to Nowata. Nowata is a dark, depressing freaking place. Bartlesville is just a upgraded, upsized Nowata. Then you go to Claremore. Claremore's like, I mean, you can let your shoulders relax and breathe easy. You go to Tulsa and you're like, all right, you got to straighten up your back a little bit and put your guard up. And then you go to BA and you're like, all right, I can do whatever I want. Leave the door open, whatever. But I mean, every place is different. Every place is different.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely that. I would agree. For sure.
Oh, sorry. I'm writing this down.
Oh, you're good, man. Take your time. They're just watching us.
I got the sniffles. Goodness.
I need some Kleenexes in here.
There's something. My freaking. I can't be white.
I don't want no Sonic crumbled up bag napkins. But you crumpled the bag though. No, you're good though.
No, you're good. Hey, you're excelling. Trust me. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't in my head when I realized that I had some sort of voice.
Did you take my pen?
How many times I gotta tell you? I bought a 3-pack of these for $7, and you bought a 3-pack for $15 off Amazon. Shout out Walmart.
Shout out Amazon.
No, I honestly don't know. Like, I think. Well, I'll say in the 5th grade is when I was like, all right, I'm gonna be a comedian. Like, I'm gonna be funny. Like, I am funny.
You are a funny guy.
So now let me like write it down on a piece of paper. I never pursued that. I was like, like that's just a thing I'll keep in my back pocket kind of deal. So, but I never had like a voice, a platform, a way to express it. I never knew how to express it. But also, I think it didn't help that I was moving around a lot, so I never established like security or like a foundation anywhere. So I was numb to people mainly, and I became a Hardened Shell, but little thugnificent.
Oh Lord.
Yes, sir. Out there in the streets. Shout out to Quilla. You know, Highway.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They know what it is. No, we don't do
So
that.
did you think that hindered any kind of creative element in you?
Which part?
Especially the cold part. Like,
No. I mean, I look at it as the glass half full. Because in my opinion, I can look at myself and be like, all right, now I understand how this people group thinks.
yeah.
And so how would I speak to Isaiah back then?
Mm,
That's how I go about everything. Like
sure.
I only want to pursue Isaiahs and people that like push against Isaiah.
Yeah, for sure.
And that sounds conceited.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to the club.
Yes, sir. We're gonna change this from C2 to the conceded 2. That's what it is right there. It's not created to create. It's created to concede.
No.
Yes, sir. But no, I mean that's the only way that I can. That's the only way I can express
Yeah.
myself is if I'm talking to myself. Because if I'm focused about other people's opinions, that's not going to get anything out of me.
Sure.
Because I don't
Sure.
care.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't care what anyone thinks.
I
Trust
agree
me,
with
I
that.
don't care what y'all think.
Yeah, but believe me, he don't care.
I don't.
He does not care.
My number one enemy is my own mind.
Yeah, for
so
sure. For sure.
That's why
Yeah,
I
for
go
sure.
so
I
hard.
think that's for any creative too. I think that's a thing that they need to get a grip on is the fact that I'm going to limit myself. My mind is the only thing that's going to limit me, and no one else is going to stop me from doing what I need to do besides me.
Mm.
And that's one thing I've even realized in this season of my life is
That and money. Money gets in the way.
money will stop you for sure. If you ain't got it, then good luck to you.
Yeah, and if you don't know people, then
Yeah,
sheesh.
relationships are key.
Key, essential to everything.
So we're gonna move on to this next segment. I'm sure we're getting overtime.
No.
We hitting the mark.
Yeah, we started at like 12:05.
But so yeah, we'll go into the next segment, which we'll talk about the area of creating in general.
Yes, sir.
So
Touching,
we're gonna
touching both our spaces.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about first and foremost. We were just having a discussion before the podcast, and we were talking about what was it?
The writing?
Yeah, we're talking about the writing.
Oh, and how
Which one was more challenging in the area? So you have to understand me. I'm going to school for
give your credentials.
Yeah, I am currently going to school for digital cinematography. That's what I do. That's my passion. Screenwriting, shooting the film, all that stuff. This man is still struggling with the cord. But so yeah, that is my main passion. That is my heart, storytelling in its finest. And so we were kind of debating on which form of storytelling was more difficult. Is it the
No, not storytelling, writing.
I think writing is storytelling. In my head, when we're even talking about something like a song, 3-minute song, to a 2-hour film, it is telling a story. We're going from one place to another. Comment down below what you think.
I'm thinking of even just like a single bar.
Right.
How much you can compact into a single bar, which I mean, I guess that'd be like a story.
For sure.
I guess like
you're taking us on a journey. You're taking us somewhere.
Like the 1v1 Halo thing.
So what do you think is more challenging? Clearly, it's probably even clear right now. But what do you think?
Rapping, like proper
yourself.
rapping.
Explain yourself over storytelling in film.
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
Okay, so
explain it.
So number one, I'm gonna write on the sheet of paper. What are a list of, elements that goes into storytelling for a movie show screenwriting?
Right. You're asking me what goes
into like
for
elements
for a film.
Yeah.
So you have your
even you
have your
foreshadowing and all that.
You have your theme. You have your plot. You have your different acts. You have your the process in which you're gonna take those acts. So like for example, like you were saying, like the foreshadowing thing. I can either foreshadow or I can go back,
Yeah.
or I can tell a story backwards, all while moving forward in
Mm-hmm.
that same story. And so you're not writing down anything. So
Oh,
I need you
yeah,
to
yeah.
write,
No. I am
Yeah, I
writing.
need you to write those elements down also. So yeah, there's just a lot that goes into it, and all while grasping the, in each. And here's what for me is what draws me into a story. Each character has their own story. Each character has their own journey,
Mm-hmm.
and each character is going to draw you into them. So you're building a character arc for each one of these characters.
Yeah,
and
as you should.
how they respond and how they'll react to certain things that happen throughout the story that you're telling.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the obstacles that come in that your hero of the story gets. These obstacles are thrown at him, and so this hero has to get over these obstacles while maintaining his character. And so these things can't shift. But what happens is good storytelling is something happens that challenges his values.
Yeah.
And so does he go against his values? And it's really like I said, a good storyteller will write something that makes that difficult decision.
Yeah.
And so either I'm going to go this way or I'm going to go this way. If we see that in the Batman Begins, that's the one with the Joker, right? I'm not a DC
with Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
What I say, Batman Begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I think that one's with Harvey
Not a
Dent,
DC
right?
fan, but I am a fan of good film, and I love that film because of that. And so it's challenging. It's challenging. It's challenging that character to move in a certain direction.
Yeah.
Am I going to go against what I believe or not? And that's just the character aspect of it. And then you have the character arc, how they're developed.
Yeah.
And so to me, that is why I'm saying, as far as a challenge, I would see like a really, really, really good film being more challenging. And I know I'm going to get it in the comments. Is more challenging than writing a song or any kind of music.
So this is where I cut off the ignorance.
It's not. The only thing I spit to you was just facts.
Oh yeah.
But I told you what I believed after the facts.
Yeah, because in my head, like, I'm not talking Little Yachty's. I'm not talking about.
We're talking about actual.
I'm talking Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
J. Cole, Royce the 5'9", Crooked Eye, Joyner Lucas, Tom McDonald, the nigga that wrote Hamilton.
Right.
Fire, by the way, if y'all ain't seen that. Fire. You ain't seen it? It's a play, but it's all rap. And it's about Alexander Hamilton, the man who wrote pretty much all of the Constitution. Anyways, you'd like it. Tate and I, we were geeking out over it. But anyways, so everything that you said, in my opinion, except for probably like a character arc,
Right.
but maybe even, I mean, it depends on how in depth, like the amount of detail.
On how in depth you have to show me an example, because
Okay, I mean, on Kendrick Lamar's album "To Pimp a Butterfly," there's a song called "How Much a Dollar Cost."
Okay.
The whole story is foreshadowing to God.
Okay.
And it's based off of a true story between Kendrick when he ran into a homeless person at a gas station.
Right.
So this homeless person is throwing out. Oh, sorry, I'm getting text. This homeless person is throwing out clues as to who he is without Kendrick knowing. Have you ever opened up Exodus 14? A humble man, something. Feed him all you need, something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the homeless man asked, like, how much does $1 cost? Blah, blah, blah. And then they have this conversation going back and forth. Kendrick's like, I'm not going to give you any nickels, pennies, or dimes. They're all mine. Blah, blah, blah. Dude's like, how much does $1 cost? Anyways, at the end, that's where he brings it all around. He's like, know who you're talking to. And then he goes on this whole scheme of names.
Yeah.
The nerve of Nazareth. I'm the name that the choir speaks. I'm the blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I'm God. And I'll tell you just how much $1 costs. The price of losing your spot in heaven. Embrace your loss. I am God. That's how it ends.
Yeah.
But throughout, like, the 3 verses, it's pointing that this man's God. But you don't see it until the end.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm like, character arc-ish?
Yeah, I feel
because he's also describing the homeless man as like a regular homeless man.
Yeah.
He smells like alcohol.
Yeah.
You look like a crackhead. Like, I know you're gonna take my money, the whatever little money that I give you, and you're gonna go buy whatever you want. That's not gonna give any help to your life, I guess. And so that's why I'm like, the detail at which you speak about a person or the character arc, I'm like, that's the severity in which you would do it is not as severe as us, unless
it's not as intentional.
Unless it's battle rap, because battle rap you can create whatever storyline with you.
We're talking in the area of creating, but we're talking about storytelling and creating.
Yeah, I mean, I come
or
up
writing in general.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I came up with the line, here's a kind gesture, like Castro rubbing my feet. You're a joker to the spades game.
Shout out Castro.
I'm a joker in the spades game. I can't be beat. Your girl is spinner type. That's when 2 dudes connect the head and cheek. Then the first to finish yells domino, then rinse and repeat. Yeah. I'm telling a story.
Yeah.
Your girl a thought. But then I'm also addressing who he is. He's just a joke. He ain't nothing. And then I'm saying who I am.
Yeah.
But whether that's true or not, no one knows unless they know.
Yeah. But like I said, I think
that's just a character part. I mean, I ain't gotten to like the part.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Because y'all don't get into like alliteration, like certain things, serpents and certain spurring seeds lurking, digging dirt deep in me.
I think we do. I think we can in a certain sense.
I wouldn't even know how that would.
Well, I'm saying
out.
In a certain sense, it obviously wouldn't be literal words. I'm saying scenarios that would be like alliteration, like
I don't know what that is.
Situations that would be like that. But
I don't know how that comes out in film. That's where I'm ignorant at. But then like there's like syllable stacking. If you're like a true writer, then there's wordplay, there's cadences, then you got a punctuality, and then we both got to focus on the audience's attention.
Yeah.
I mean, the process of writing it is tough, and then and then along with it being a dope song, like something that you could nod your head to.
Yeah.
But it's also speaking a message. I mean, that's every in my head, that's every creative's point. Is they just want to tell a story and speak a message.
I agree.
And that's why I'm like, rapping is a more condensed version. And let me talk to y'all for a second. Let me talk to y'all because he don't need it. He don't care. No, you don't. Rapping is a condensed version of storytelling in all manners, with even more elements that you got to focus on if you're really with it. If you're not, you're not. Do what you want to do. Lean, Zanny, all that stuff. Pop them. Get them up out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, I am if you suck. No, y'all gonna hear this. Y'all gonna hear this. Damn it! I don't like the little boats, the little Zans. I don't like. I don't care about Lil Peep. I don't care about Lil Ski. XXX. He's cool. We gonna draw the line there. But you fuck around and give me 6ix9ine this and 6ix9ine that. Yoink. Like, bro, yeet. What the hell? I'd rather listen to Casanova. Punch you in the face.
We're not.
I wasn't going to do it.
I know.
We
went there, though.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I knock your teeth out. Every time I come through, I got my heat out. Come on, man. That's that stuff right there. You like that? Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Or Montana 300. I'm smacking his eye with the back of the Glock and I'm knocking his teeth in. Who's out here saying stuff like that? You ain't getting no writing like that in a movie.
You get stuff like that in movies. Like, I mean,
if Eminem wrote it,
you get some decent soundtracks going through some movies.
Yeah, by rappers.
Duh,
rap.
Yeah, they're part of the creative process.
You gotta add a rapper to enhance it. That's all I'm saying.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, there are elements that you. I mean,
no, yeah, I'm just joking.
Yeah, don't joke with me.
Because
Not on that.
Because if we don't have a creative videographer, then our stories that we're writing down on paper don't come to screen
we need
properly.
Each other. We need each other. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I know. I get it.
Well, I wanted to.
Still more complex.
I wanted to make some phone calls before we got off, but I don't know who to call anymore.
Shoot, we still got a whole bunch of time.
Really?
We probably just hit the 30-minute mark.
Nah.
I promise you. Yeah. Swear. Swear. How no?
Yeah, we're definitely over for sure.
We started at like 12:10.
No, we're good though.
That was 12:44.
Yeah, we're way over.
I'll have to call the cops.
I was sitting here. This is when T-Mike was taking the pictures right before we started.
Yeah, and it took him 3 minutes. You had to put the foam up after he knocked it off.
That was at 11:56. 48 minutes in. Yeah, we're in the 40s for sure.
Yes. Because y'all started when the clock was at 30.
Oh.
It's at 1:18 right now.
Excuse me. Oh, actually, hold on.
Y'all want to call one of my people?
It don't matter. To me, it don't matter. But let's talk a little bit about your music.
Let's talk about then.
Do you think singing is harder than rapping? Because we've had that conversation as well. We've had that conversation as well.
I think.
I'm like, boy, this nigga trippy.
I think
you gotta have a gift to sing. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's where I'm saying like there's a lot of you have especially. I think you can be a singer and be a rapper. I think it is very difficult to be a rapper and try to transition over to be a singer. I think that if we're taking that aspect, so you take a rapper that, let's think. Give me a rapper. Give me well, just take it to what you said earlier. The same person, Kendrick Lamar. It'd be hard for him to transition over to be a singer.
I hope this nigga's next album he has 3 songs where he's singing.
Watch him do it too.
Well, J. Cole kind of does it.
We're not talking about kind of. Are we? If we're talking about kind of, then.
Oh, Corday. I'm sure Corday could do it.
Corday is. I mean, he's solid, but I'm talking about like a singer. You have like a Chris Brown that can rap his butt off, and then you go to a.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Chris Brown can actually do it. And
he can do both. Yeah.
And he can actually kill it when he sings.
Yeah.
And so it's like that's what I'm talking about. Is you find me one artist that is like a solid rapper that can transition over and also sing like that.
But find me then two
it would
more.
Have to be 2 more what?
2 more Chris Browns.
Find me one rapper.
Ty Dolla $ign. Right? Are we counting that? Are we counting that?
Ty Dolla $ign solid. I like Ty Dolla $ign.
Are we counting that?
I don't think it is the same level because what I'm saying is,
and I'm not calling him a great pensmith either.
What I'm saying is, you have to take Chris Brown has that bar up there, and so that rapper has to be able to sing up to that bar, just like Chris Brown can transition over and match that bar with the rappers. So you find me one, I got one. You find me one. I'll wait. We'll wait. Hold
up. I'll rebuttal with Chris Brown.
No, hold up.
Hold on now. Hold on now. Well, I mean, like you said, we both agree that you have to have a gift to sing.
Right.
You also have to have a gift to write.
Right.
Because I don't think anyone outside of Chris Brown is singing and writing like
that.
Yeah, but is Chris Brown? Does he have writers?
I'm sure he has writers.
Ain't a rapper. I don't call anyone who doesn't write their own stuff.
I'm sure he writes his. I'm sure he writes. I mean, Drake has writers. Yeah,
Drake is not a rapper.
Stop.
Drake raps. Drake's a phenomenal performer.
I am so sorry.
Phenomenal performer. You can't deny that. He sells music.
Does.
But I mean, you can also buy cells. So I don't know. Versus like a Kendrick Lamar, an Eminem, they do not have a single person writing for him. J. Cole, niggas.
No, I really think that Chris Brown. I mean, because Chris Brown can freestyle and kill it, and I don't think that's written either.
Yeah. But that's what I'm like.
So I'm saying, like, take that same in the area of rappers, and you cannot take Chris Brown because he was established as a singer first.
Okay. I mean, I don't.
Not a thing.
I don't know a rapper that wants to go into singing.
No, the bottom.
That doesn't even. I mean, in my head, that doesn't make sense. A rapper that wants to go into singing.
What do you mean? Drake's one of them. He's just
thank you for giving me. I made
that point because Drake doesn't come up to that bar in the area of singing.
Yeah. No,
he doesn't reach that. He doesn't match the same level as Chris Brown.
I don't know.
Chris Brown can match that.
I mean,
good.
Singing stuff isn't my forte either. But
yeah, that's a good out. That's a good out.
I mean,
you brought up the topic. I didn't even bring it up.
You easily cannot name another type of Chris Brown.
Me.
Oh,
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez was absolutely a rapper first.
I kind of think he was.
I don't know.
You
dug yourself in that hole.
I kind of did, but
J Soul. Thank you.
I don't even know who that is.
He signed with Young Money.
You have to show me that.
Night after night, I didn't wait for life to change, but I get no answer. Oh, Roy Williams, come on. We're out here getting them now. Who else is like that? Bryson Tiller? Hello?
Was a singer.
I mean,
yeah.
Do you put that under singing or
yes,
rap?
he's a singer. Bryson, he is definitely a singer.
I
was introduced to him as a singer.
Well, that doesn't mean he's not a rapper.
That doesn't. Yeah, that's just, you can say that about Chris Brown.
I don't know what you would put him under.
We'll see what Google.
If Chris Brown came out the gate with rapping and
American
singing
singer.
Yep. See what Tory Lanez is. If they put Tory Lanez as a singer, they're lying.
Canadian rapper.
Oh,
shout out Canada.
Canada be coming out with them things, boy.
They do. He's fitting them things out.
Pissing me off. Oh, Kanye.
He does not match up to that.
Hey, I say he had to be a high level performer.
I did though.
Justin Bieber don't rap?
Yeah, he does.
What song?
He doesn't rap. He can rap though. But he's a singer. That helps me out. That helps my case.
What rap song?
Not a rap song. I'm saying he can rap.
Well, anyone can sing. It's just not high level.
Yeah, that's what our conversation was about.
I don't think Justin Bieber can rap high level.
I also think you don't know. I think he has bars. Yeah.
Justin got some bars.
Let's listen.
Well, everyone has bars.
JB got bars.
You just gotta focus hard enough.
What's that song? He's just like, hey, Justin got bars.
What? I mean, and I say all this stuff with respect to each artist because it's not easy doing it.
You know what this is, man? Let's do it. Set it off, K Fox. A K Fox has got to be the sure shot.
Who's this?
Rosenberg has got to be the
This
sure shot.
is Hot 97.
Let me start up with the old
Exclusive
school
rap.
flow. Snap back, backpack, rat-a-tat. Go swagger out the knapsack. Who knew I could rap that? Tell me what a cash.
So, in all fairness, all that's pre-written.
How do you know Isaiah Curry?
When you go into those shows, all your stuff's pre-written. That's very well known.
That's
very well. That's very well.
I mean, I'm writing it, but still, like.
No.
I promise you.
Niggas go with Flex and Hot 97 they do freestyles is written.
All freestyles are pretty much all freestyles are written. The only things that's not written is if you go off the top.
How's it a freestyle is written?
Because you're not talking about anything. The topic. A freestyle is you writing to no topic.
That is not a freestyle.
No, that's what it wasn't back in the day. That's what it is now. just like battle rap is not onto a beat now, but that's what it was back in the day.
No.
I swear to God, I'm not making
Yes,
this up.
back in the day.
Yes.
Way
Shit
back.
changed over time.
We are derailing.
Not at all.
Right? Not at all.
No.
Not at all. We're still on track. Sorry.
Bro, I promise you that's written, and I promise you someone wrote that for him.
I disagree.
It is what it is.
I mean, yeah. You can kind of feel it too whenever it's like junk's written. You can kind of feel it.
Because if you got like Annoyed, the rapper,
Yeah.
that nigga is not coming up with that off the top. But the only exception is Harry Mack. Harry Mack is a monster. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
I think Chris Brown.
And that's to your discretion.
Yeah, that's
That's to your discretion.
No, people know. Because people give him random words on like Omegle or on the street, and he'll come up with schemes that people can't even write like off the top, and that's nuts.
Those freestyles on those are freestyles. Freestyle is freestyle. You just hear this shit.
All right, so down in the comments, y'all comment. Y'all let us know which one you think is more difficult.
I'm done.
Writing.
There's not a single rapper in this room to back me up with this. Like, okay, then do y'all think ciphers are? Do y'all think ciphers are
Freestyle? No.
Or freestyle?
No. I think that they're written.
It's the same thing. You get a beat prior to you showing up. Shia LaBeouf did not freestyle his stuff on Sway. That's all written.
Y'all comment down below what y'all think.
Lil Dicky. Sharp shit coming off the top like I'm a unicorn. Bro, written. Written. I mean, you can tell because there's filler words. If someone's going off the top, they have like you could tell Harry Mack goes off the top because he'll be like, oh yeah, and Harry Mack's still in the cut, and then he'll look at something and be like Green. I'm not a freestyler. I can't go off the top like that.
Hey, those niggas are freestyling, man. The baby didn't freestyle his.
Oh, absolutely not.
You know what I'm talking about?
Him on
Off the top right now.
LA Leakers.
Off the top right now. Right now. Right now.
Yeah.
All right, hit it up for us.
I am a demon in the streets. You cannot compete. Look at my mind, and my mind excels on the sheet in which I write my pen it script, and then I scratch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It seemed like you were going somewhere with that. Like you were going somewhere with that.
But I practice
You
that.
on freestyle, man. You really disrespecting freestylers out
I
there.
mean, it is what it is. I mean, they to me, you're just gonna have to prove it in person.
Written, what do you mean things are written? Like, of course you got bars in your head like that. You already have like you thought up in your head. Like right now, I got a bar for you.
Let me hear it.
But it's like
Let me hear it.
Still,
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
No, that's not like I was about to say. You can't say that's not freestyle because I
Like it's flawless execution. Like for everyone to come on a show and flawlessly execute, bro. And on top of that, they cut it up because people do mess up their writtens, and so they splice videos together. That's known as well. Funk's Flex talks about it because when Jack Harlow came on, Jack Harlow did it in one take, and he was like, "See, people like him need to come up here, need to come up here more and start doing that." Yeah, sorry about that.
He's coming up. We gotta.
J. Cole for his what was his last album?
I don't know.
Not Forest Hills Drive. Pride is the Devil. Off Season. That's what it was. He went on LA Leakers and he had two verses.
Yeah.
He messed up on the second verse. I guess he either forgot the other half, and he was just like, forget it. And then you're like, we'll cut this, da-da-da, shout out Off Season, da-da-da, coming at you. Y'all niggas ain't messing with this, and then ended it. Like, it's all written. I'm trying to tell you. And the thing is, you're going to see it now. You're going to be highly disappointed. You're going to be like, dang, they're not the monster I thought that they were. NLE Chopper, written, all that. I promise. There's a few here and there. Like, Five Fingers to Death where he throws in words.
Yeah.
That is not written.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not written.
Definitely
But
not.
you also see people stumble in that.
I also see people stumbling.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
That's what I'm like.
Charlie Clips don't be having it written.
Charlie Clips. Oh no, that's facts, but that's battle rap. Like battle rappers, you have to do that. Like A Ward, like A plus stars, all that. Geechee, A plus. Charlie Clips, he's like that. I'm trying to think who else is off the top, like quick with it. But I don't know if they could do like a whole. I'd be surprised if he could do like a whole, like 8 bars. That's off top, and they all hit. Like every bar's fire. I'm not denying that because I know he's with it. A Ward's with it. They're nasty, but not industry rappers. Nah, they're not like that. Eminem maybe. Eminem for sure.
Yeah,
Eminem for sure. But even then, he messes up. Kendrick?
You said Drake?
Kendrick a hoe. Yeah, Drake.
Easy, big fella. Easy, big
Lamar?
fella. Easy, big fella.
Nah, that's hey. That you talking about me taking bad takes? That's a terrible take.
Easy.
What?
Easy, big
I'm
fella.
not a Kendrick fan.
Oh.
I'm just not.
Anyways, y'all can tell I'm passionate about rap. I love it.
For sure. Well, we'll have a lot more podcasts where we directly talk in the area of the music industry. So again,
Oh,
what?
sorry.
What? No, go ahead. Tell
You
us.
have music coming out?
I do have music. I'll give y'all a little. Literally, I'm not even gonna give y'all a taste of it. Yeah, I have music a single coming out called "Under Pressure," which
It's not the one that goes boom boom
no,
boom 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 boom. You can't do it.
That was a horrible take.
Well,
of that song.
because if I do it, then you'll get
Gotcha.
demonetized. Yeah,
Gotcha,
so you
gotcha.
got it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Good looking out.
Yeah, I know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, called "Under Pressure." What?
We just yeah.
So the song is generally talking about it's just a triple entendre type of thing, but we're not gonna even get into that.
I think you need to play a clip. I think you need to play a clip. Yeah, I think you need to play a clip.
Don't
Play a clip.
don't do it.
Yeah,
Like, what the first part? Like skip in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Hit it with a little bit of the chorus, maybe. Chorus into a verse transition. Let them know the production by Remnant Records.
Yeah, Remnant Records.
You know
Shout
what I'm
out.
saying? Yes, sir.
Shout out Remnant Records.
By the way, I am writer, producer, and studio director at Remnant Records. So
I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
that's what I'm saying.
I can do that.
Yeah. Of his own music,
This
he
is
can.
my music.
Yeah.
Doing it. So this is what we're gonna close you guys out with. Appreciate you guys coming out. Appreciate you guys watching the video. If you have not already, like it, share it,
Subscribe. Hit the bell if you're on YouTube.
I'm under pressure, and I know that
And we'll
I can't
see
take no
y'all
more.
later.
I'm steady
y'all next
stressing,
time.
trying to give out all that I can pour. I know you need me in your life, but I can see you're sore. I'm ready to jump ship, but I'll leave that up to last resort. I'm under pressure, and I know that I can't take no more. I'm steady stressing, trying to give out all that I can pour. I know you need me in your life, but I can see you're sore. I'm ready to jump ship, but I'll leave that up to last resort.